to put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rainbow, you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California. Cause out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Strap in, this will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air, here's Goff. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully. Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big pickup of 38. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle. Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain. Second and 5.
Hold on. Check.
Out of the gun. Gone. The football. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot. And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Goff going to shift him around. Gibbs will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go now.
Now they send a running back in motion right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to follow here. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
180.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now Burrow. Open man is Yoshibas. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. 11. Stop.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Bengals at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Flushed out right. Look at the big man rumble. And bulldozing his way through. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 48 yards.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket, because when that happens, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big gain.
Here we go. 180. What is that? 12. Stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Gone. Open man right side is St. Brown. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Cut 19, cut 19.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions have taken the lead. A try here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
48-yard line.
Stop. 180. Stop.
This is Brown on the draw play. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
47-yard line.
Gun. 11. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That is taken in by the tight end Finn. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he will take it on in for the Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Gibbs straight ahead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw is gone. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, 38 yards. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point safely through. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up
Here we go.
2nd and 5.
Stop. 180. 180.
Burrow looking to pass. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
No problem there on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Gun. Stop. 180.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's a 2nd and 5.
12. Here we go. 180.
Here's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Here we go. Stop. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
180.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Bengals first down.
11.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
To the air again, Burrow. This is caught. And he will take it in for a Bengals touchdown. Yoshibas, 28 yards. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. At their own 24-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here's Goff. Flush to his right. Able to locate his running back, open downfield. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
180! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Goff now to throw. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal.
After 60, after 60, 19 Lions.
To throw is Milton. Eluding the pressure right. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big chunk of real estate covered on the scramble, but it will be 3rd and goal. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Bates' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
11.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Can. 12. Stop.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked out by Caleb Farley. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of the focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here we go. 11. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. It's complete to Brown. Right side. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Bengals, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
180. Stop.
They give it to Brown. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
11 MT, tape. 11.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Well, on that one, they go with the play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Gone. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Off to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
First down, Lions.
Cut. 180.
Looking to throw. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Finds Gibbs on the check down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Third down and 6.
Go.
Here's Milton now to throw. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Ready. Back rolling. Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Here's Milton. The back foot throw there is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now gone. That's to the tight end, Laporta. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
14.
To the air again. Gone. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jamison Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to stretch out their lead. The extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
On 2.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Right, 80.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or two short.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be fourth and short.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On one, ready?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Right, 80. Right, up. 42. Start. 11, 11, 11. Start.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no options. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, it will make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And all the way for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 65 yards. And the Bengals get a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. 66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? It is to give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The Lions on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Touchdown, Detroit! Jahmyr Gibbs, 52 yards. And the Lions are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Gets past one man. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On one, ready?
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now Burrow. A bullet throw, but incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this one was over a while ago. Just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put...
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit, because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave the stadium.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Get it. 1918. Cover. Ready.
Now Milton.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
18 Cardinal, trap 60.
They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop it for no gain. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. They're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. That one looks like he'll throw here.
That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
To throw, it's Milton.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
To throw is Milton. That one let go deep for Laporta.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Throwing is Milton. Oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Milton.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Forced out to it. And it's out. He put it on the carpet.
And that was ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Now it's Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibas.
And some room to work. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Yoshibas
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Here we go.
Now Burrow.
It's caught at the 1. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
19-18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to the portal. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, they're...
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?